Welcome to another Ducktales 2017 review. I'm Youngberg, and in today's episode I shall be reviewing two episodes of the series, The Secrets of Castle McDuck and The Last Crash of the Sunchaser. The reason why I'm doing them both in the same video is because I never got around to reviewing The Secrets of Castle McDuck last week. I do apologize for that. Also, this video is unscripted, so you may hear some pauses and ums. I'll try to edit them all out, but there's no guarantee. For the last episode that I am aware of, the Shadow Wall, that will be scripted as normal. It's just this is gonna be one oddity on my channel as of right now. But let's get right on to it. With let's of course begin with the Secrets of Castle McDuck. So man, Scrooge's parents are old. So I just found that interesting that Scrooge's parents are alive. So not only is Scrooge over, I would say, 150 or so years old, but his parents have to be at least 170 years old, I would say. Assuming we don't know about their average lifespans in the Ducktales universe, and we don't know about age and maturity, but if we take human analogs, let's say Scrooge was about 15 to 20 when he struck out on his own, so that means they are at least 15 to 20 years older than him, minimum, I would say, if not a bit older. But it's, yeah, just amazing. And apparently the reason why they're so old, they have immortality because Scrooge used cursed druid bricks to rebuild Castle McDuck. Okay, that was interesting. But that does loosely connect to the original DuckTales series, where Castle McDuck was built on top of on something of the druids, something like Stonehenge. I think that was what it was. I watched the episode once, a couple years ago, so I don't know if I got that right. But that is kind of a nice connection, I think, that's in there to the old series. And then, of course, so Clay McDuck's crypts are also apparently under Castle McDuck. Though, one thing I don't understand, so if Scrooge's parents were poor and they weren't living in Castle McDuck, who was at the time, and how did they get residence here? I'm just saying, like, the McDucks seem like they're a very entrepreneurial family as a whole, because apparently ancestor Scrooge's was the accountant for the Knights Templar in the DuckTales universe. Okay, but it seems like they're all good with money, numbers, and entrepreneurial, but how come Scrooge's parents were so poor? There's that weird dichotomy in which I don't understand this clash. Things just are not making sense there, but I did kind of like how in this episode, The Secrets of Castle McDuck, that Dewey finally tells Huey and Louie that he's trying to uncover what happened to their mother. I am kind of glad that come out, and then of course, and then apparently Dollar Duck played a entire joke on her brother by stealing his hat, which is the lighter blue that we see him wear in the old style cartoons and the old series as well, I believe. Kind of like stole it, put in what's gonna be his tomb at Castle McDuck, kind of morbid, and left clues for him to find it. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, that's what it is. Apparently she must have been somewhat of a joker. But then of course there was a demon dog down there, and so the triplets running around, eventually they got together, forgave each other, and then were able to scream at the demon dog to get it to run away. But of course what they didn't notice, but us audience members did, was the word I'm looking for is the ghost of Clay McDuck helping them scream off the demon dog. Okay, good to know. It's kind of interesting that none of them actually noticed it. And then of course, yeah, there's not too much else in that episode I actually want to address. But let's go on to the more recent episode, the last crash of the Sunchaser. So, is it really going to be the last crash? Maybe. I actually have no idea about that. But, I found this is probably one of the most emotional and heart-pulling episodes ever in Ducktales. I don't know if I can even do it justice in giving my review, but, well, I'll do my best at it. So in the episode, we finally learn what the spirit of Celine is and what happened to the duck. Or do we? So, not do we, do we. That does sound like do we. I mean, I can't tell them apart anymore. But, moving past that, so apparently Duck was a pilot, which is, not bad, it's good to know. And so, that means Duck was a pilot, while Donald Duck was a sailor. It's just kind of that interesting dichotomy there, I guess. But, she wants to explore space. Okay, I can see that. And wants to build a ship called the Spirit of Celine, an experimental rocket. Well, Scrooge buys it and builds it for her. And then she steals it and gets lost in space. And I'm going to say lost because the transmission was lost, so she could still be somewhere in space in the Ducktales universe. So very heartbreaking, and then just kind of all the family connections just totally fall apart in here. Just fully fall apart. Everyone's pretty much mad at each other. Yeah, I say Huey and Louie are particularly devastated because they never knew this. I have a feeling that Donald is, based off what we see in the episode, is the most, I don't want to say normal, but yeah, the least affected by this revelations. Because there's the Huey, Dewey, Louie are mad that Scrooge kept all this from them and is partially to blame for Della's disappearance, and probably they're presuming death. I'm just saying, they're probably jumping to that conclusion when there's actually no strong evidence in support of it. Just that the transmission was lost in a cosmic storm. Okay, it does look like that, but you never know with space. And in world where magic is real, there's still possibilities, I would say. But, yeah, the trip Huey, Dewey, and Louie are devastated. Webby's upset. Webby's grandmother, Mrs. Beakley, is, of course, is upset at Scrooge for, basically pushing everyone away. Even the ghost of Scrooge's former butler, Duckworth, leaves in the episode. Like, Scrooge is devastated that he's pushed everyone out again, but he's somewhat happy about it. Probably because then he doesn't have to worry about them. And it does actually make sense. You lose a family member, family comes apart, you claim family's nothing but trouble, and well, after that, and then basically your family breaks apart again. Yeah, you can be happy that they're all been pushed away, because then you don't have to worry about them anymore and try to protect them. Scrooge's perspective, where he already failed, it does kind of make some sense, but we see him retreat to more his personality that he had at the beginning of the series. I think the series will eventually have this turnaround, but I don't think it's going to be completed in the first series, because I feel like they're going to be, in the next episode, going to be, based off the title, going to be more trying to complete the Magic of the Spell plot. And maybe that's what helps them all to forgive each other with what happened in this episode. And then maybe the next season will finally get to finish it up. And it's possible that they could go to space in the next season, assuming there's going to be a second season, which I don't see why not. And we know in the original 1980s series that they did go to space. It was even in the title sequence of the old series, so maybe. I don't want to get our hopes up, but, well, we just don't know for sure. Yeah. But yeah, that kind of montage at the end where Scrooge is sulking, like, really shows that he did try to search for Duck. Really, spent a lot of his money on it. And no, I'm just wondering if the first triplet to make amends for Scrooge will be Huey, simply because of all the triplets, he's the smartest, so he might be the first one to wonder, like, well, we don't know for sure how often Scrooge tried to search for that, how much he spent, did he even? I feel like he would be the one who will go search through public records and all that to see if there's any evidence either way. And so I feel like Huey will be the first one to basically forgive Scrooge and may try to make amends. Simply because he seems like he's the one who has a personality that would lead him to do the research to probably prove it, because McDuck Enterprises seems like is a partially publicly traded company. It's hard to tell, but taxes at the very least, because taxes have to exist in the Scrooge McDuck, or not the Scrooge McDuck, but in the Ducktales universe. So just look at the tax records of McDuck Enterprises, and probably for at least a year after the Duck's disappearance, I bet McDuck Enterprises will report a loss, and maybe for a couple of years. I just have that feeling that if any of the triplets does research, it would be Huey, and probably will look into records of profits and losses and tax records for McDuck Enterprises to figure out the truth. But there's no guarantee he could be just too mad. But he, I think, is the most likely one to begin the process. But I think the big push will come in the next episode with the Magical Dispel plot. Will be them all forgiving each other and making amends. But I'm interested really in seeing how this will go. They've left a lot of questions open, but it is really a heart-pulling episode. Everyone is pretty much mad at each other. Donald just seemed disappointed in all this. I'm just saying, he seemed like he really was just disappointed that this has happened. He hasn't gotten much screen time, I would say, as a whole in the series, not as much as some, but I feel like they could have given him more, and I hope that they do give him more. Maybe he will be the one who will make amends, like, it's been so long, I don't know. But it all remains to be seen. Well, this review has gone on for over 10 minutes now, nearing 13 minutes, I believe. So, I would like to thank you all for tuning into this review. My question for you today is, what did you think of these 2 episodes of the DuckTales reboot television series? Let me know in the comments down below, and also, feel free to give me your predictions for the Shadow War, and maybe future episodes that they're probably going to have to give us, because we want answers. We want solutions as an audience. We want them, and I hope they do provide them to us. Well, thank you for watching. As I said earlier, please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for future DuckTales reviews. Well, at least one more, assuming there's going to be a second season, then going to be much more. And also my other content as well. I got my Star Wars book reviews, my Star Wars reviews in general. I will be reviewing Star Wars Resistance when it comes out, and a bunch of other Star Wars content on my channel. And also, tomorrow I am starting my Harry Potter reviews with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, so be sure to tune in tomorrow for that review. That's all I have to say to you. Besides, do consider following me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Links are in the description. And do consider supporting me on Patreon, and rewards you get things like bloopers and scripts, when they're available, of course. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. Have a good one.